Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Sorry that this review of Girl Meets Triangle took so long to make. Procrastination is my best friend. First of all, I just want to say that the episode went by so quickly and there wasn't any smackle in it, which at first I was like, I kind of see why she didn't have a part in the episode because it's more about Riley and Maya's friendship. That girl that's screaming in every bathroom is me. That's 100% me. All of the girls crying in the bathroom in high school is a little bit relatable. It happens quite often. So we meet Sage, and I love her. I love her so much. I think she's really great. I hope she comes back for more episodes. Love these characters like Sage and the three people from Girl Meets High School that kind of bring Riley and Maya out of their world and show them that there's more than just them. So Sage basically says that high school is full of useless drama, which is true, and that friendships can come apart even though you think that they might not. It's an important thing to realize for kids who are going into high school, that the friendships you have going in might not be the friendships that you have going out, and that's okay. But Riley and Maya are good. I didn't really like the parallel Riley-Maya, even though I get it was for comedy purposes, but like, I don't want that to like take away Riley and Maya's significance. Okay, so everyone should just listen to Farkle from now on.
Oh, somebody's getting hurt. But I've been saying all along, if you guys aren't going to be honest with each other, everybody gets hurt.
He's always right. So we go to the art class and there's a new teacher. I miss the old teacher, but I think I really like this guy. A lot of people are kind of iffy, but I definitely like this guy. Rowan had me cracking up with the line that she'll cut off her ear. I was like, yes. Like, that just made the episode for me. I love Riley Matthews, but she annoyed the heck out of me in this episode. Butt out. Butt your butt out. She just kept interrupting Maya and not letting her speak. Maya was clearly withholding feelings and thoughts from the teacher, but she didn't get a chance to say any of them because Riley kept speaking on her behalf. Maya even says in the episode that she doesn't know who she is. She's like, I don't know who I am. And Riley was like, yes, you do. You're Maya. I know who you are. And I get that, but also she should have kind of taken that into consideration, that Maya's questioning things. So then we get to the bay window scene. Rowan's acting is phenomenal in this. At first I thought Riley was overstepping her boundaries, but she was just being a good friend. And I was like, yes, you're evoking emotion out of her. I still don't know if Lucas is the root of the problem or if there's something more going on, because every time Riley keeps talking to Maya, Maya keeps going back to Lucas, and Riley just doesn't want to talk about him. We also got to see Maya's insecurities about the whole Lucas triangle because she mentioned that she wasn't sure if she was being selfish for liking him. And we go to Topanga's. Oh, also I love how the episode split up from the boys and the girls. I think that's a really cool dynamic that they haven't done before. I love the jelly bean scene. It's a really good parallel to Boy Meets World with Lauren and Topanga and Corey, but it's very different. In the Lauren, Topanga, Corey triangle, it was Topanga all the way. Corey couldn't live without her. But with this one, Lucas kept going back and forth and he put both sides on the scale, so he couldn't really tell. BOYLALALOO is my favorite thing, and Lucas needs to say that all of the time. You saw Corey just trying to keep it together, and he was like, mm-mm. It wasn't Farkle, it was totally Corey smiling. Lucas said that coincidence is just the universe's way of saying hi or something, and that's a parallel to what Riley said. I love how Farkle brought up that he wasn't able to choose between Riley and Maya, and I kind of feel for him. Like, he spent his whole life loving these two girls and they never took it seriously, but the second his best friend comes in, Riley and Maya are obsessed with Lucas, and Farkle never got any of that attention. I mean, I know he has Smackle and that he's very, very happy and that everything's okay, but I just kind of feel for him, you know? That kind of has to hurt that the two girls you were in love with your whole life love your best friend. Okay, so I have notes here because, like, I'm not good at this yet. And I just wrote KATY HART in big letters because I love her. Okay. I have a lot to say about KATY HART. I will defend her to my dying day. I love her so much. And a lot of people were giving her crap in this episode and saying she's a bad mother, or that, like, she isn't a bad mother, but she was portrayed as a bad mother in this episode, and I 100% disagree. I think that KATY HART is just very insecure about her parenting technique and doesn't quite know the kind of parent she wants to be yet. I feel like she's covering up her insecurities with comedy and acting. KATY HART loves her daughter to the ends of the earth, and she would do anything for that little girl. It proves itself in this episode that she cares so deeply for Maya, when at first, yeah, she's covering up with humor, but then the second that she hears that Maya's art is at stake, she turns around and becomes Mama KATY immediately. She's like, your art?
Even your art teacher says that this isn't you.
Wait a second, you're having a problem in art? How is that possible?
She knows that that is the one thing about Maya that Maya loves so much. As soon as she knew that that was at stake, that's over. Like, KATY was concerned. But Sarah Palin, KATY HART is great. I'm all here for it. And then Maya still wants to talk about Lucas at the bay window, and Riley still won't hear it. And I think she knows that that's a real barrier between them, that it's a tangible thing that could hurt their friendship. And I think she's just really scared to even go there. I think some of the changes that Maya's going through are good, and they should stay, like her not getting detention and her getting decent grades. I would love to know what you think, if this identity crisis has to do with Lucas or something more. Maya said, what's wrong with who I am now? So she definitely knows that there has been a change. But this scene, it got really emotional really fast. Maya, when she said, my voice is still my voice, and it's gonna take a lot more than clothes, hair, and a boy to convince me that it's not. That got to me. I was like, oh, like, she's serious. I think that's really important because Maya's thoughts and feelings matter, and she should be able to talk with her best friend about what she's going through. And Riley just keeps saying, this isn't who you are, this isn't who you are, this isn't who you are. She's kind of caught in the middle between who she was and who she is now. She needs to find that middle ground, and she needs Riley there for her. Okay, so we go back to the art room, and the teacher says, I owe you an apology, Miss Hart, and she goes, everyone does. And the audience laughed, or the track laughed, but I think that there's some more seriousness to that statement that Maya said than we think. I think she thinks that the world owes her an apology for all the crap it's given her. And at this point, the painting was revealed to be a purple cat. That was the moment when I realized, okay, maybe Riley's a little bit on the correct side and Maya's changing into her. Something that I noticed was, in one of the bay window scenes, Maya was like, what's wrong with both of us liking a nice guy? And very quietly, Riley goes, do we? Meaning that Riley might think that Maya only likes Lucas because Riley likes Lucas. And I don't know how I feel about that. I get where it's coming from because of the change, but if Maya really does like Lucas, she needs to figure that out herself, and Riley needs to accept that. So KATY is there again. I love the parents talking and interacting and us getting those scenes. Riley and Maya say thunder, lightning, and it was switched. And Maya says, help me. And that's pretty important because Maya doesn't typically ask for help. So I'm really proud of Maya for going out of her way and asking for help. And walks in Lucas the boy Fryer with his big important announcement. Honestly, I think he's gonna pick himself. He doesn't want to put the Click 6 in danger, but at the same time, I think it's gonna be Riley. Even though I love Lucaya, I think it's gonna be Riley's turn right now, and that's okay. So I can't wait for next week's episode. Sean Hunter's in it, so that's exciting. That's all I need to hear. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens and how the friendship resolves and how Maya is doing.